Господин полковник, я что доношу? Вид, дépêchez-vous!
这个乳牙让我安静点，我现在不能帮你们。
The closest fields were used for horses to graze on. There were no real closed stables. Instead, there were spacious shelters with one's back to the stronger winds and hay distributors for the winter. The group of 5 or 6 horses were protected from wolves by big sheepdogs who lived near the shelters. These dogs had been placed there as youngsters and were convinced that the horses were members of their family. Perhaps they thought that they themselves were just a different breed of horse. The first field to the left facing the gate was Fire's, which he shared with Presto. Presto was a black trotter with white hooves. He was bigger than Fire and a lot calmer. This brave and experienced horse was comfortable in all situations. He had one thing in common with his mount, Constantine, and that was to avoid expending any unnecessary energy. That was what gave him a slow, nonchalant air, which fooled many observers unaware of his true athletic nature. Presto could trot or gallop almost indefinitely, but only if he was motivated or if it was necessary. Racing Fire meant total motivation, and you could feel when he raced against Fire that he merited his companion's name. His acceleration was good, but not half as impressive as his phenomenal speed. Presto was transformed into a racehorse with the forest as his racetrack. His mounts had to keep their heads down, since if a passage was low enough for him to get through, it wasn't really his problem if his rider had to leap like a Cossack and jump off to the side so as not to hit a low branch or get a clump of leaves in his face.